another thing to add, although I kind of did it in designing this, is that look at the way you live your life. It's a really good thing to do. It's a design practice we call time-based design. I'm sorry, I'm dusting you guys out. Time-based design. I don't recall if it's in any books or not. But what you do is you figure out what you do every day. Like, I wake up in the morning. I like to have a cup of tea while I do my emails. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'll do my cup of tea with my emails, and maybe I'll post some images off to Facebook someplace. And then I will go outside. And I'll be outside from 9 in the morning to just about sunset. And then I'll come back inside and I'll make dinner if the wife hasn't already started that process. And then I make dinner, and then I go and I eat that dinner with my family, and then I pretty much go into bed and collapse. That's pretty much. I might check my email again. I might check that email again, before I go to bed, because that's my business runs on that thing, It runs on that thing, and I want to not let those things sit too long in the inbox, or people get tired and go away. So if you look at my life and you look at how to design a building around my life, there's only a couple of things that you need in that building. You need a place to cook. You need a place to sit and do that email thing and eat. You need a place to get horizontal. That's just my personal life. That didn't include my whole family in that life. You have to do this with your family too. But so in the morning space, if I put a window over in a place where it's going to get that nice morning light, and I stick a desk underneath that window, then I could do my paperwork and have my tea and do my computer moment without ever having to turn on a light, because there's light coming in that window. I just saved myself a dime. Every day it's a dime, right? Or more nowadays. It's $1 a day sometimes. It's a lot of money. Turn that light on and sit and read for an hour. And then to cook, I'm going to do most of my cooking in that evening time. That's just before sunset. So if I set up my cooking space and my dishing space and all that space kind of in a place where the sun's streaming in the west window, middle west window, there's ways to mitigate that temperature. We'll get at that later. We'll shine on those subjects. Then I don't need a light for that either. So then I only need a light from the hours of sunset to maybe I do some reading before I collapse, before I crash. Because I'll lay in bed and I'll read until discontinuity happens, and then I wake up kind of like drooling on the book, and I'll sort of put it aside and then plop, I'm done. That's it. That's my day. So I only needed the light from sunset to 8 or 9, sometimes late. That's a lot of savings, right? Because if you go and you look at most houses, they're not set up that way. You got to have that light on to do the reading in the morning, and you come in for your lunch, and you got to turn that light on to cook lunch, and then all that's happening. So check out your time-based design thing, and nowhere in there was there any time for a great room. There was no time in that for a great social meeting hall. I didn't need a den. I didn't mention a TV. That's not even part of my reality, hardly. We have one, but it's not hooked up to any cable or anything. If I want to watch a movie, I rent the video. So I didn't have to build all those extra things. There's no point in building a giant dining room for get-together that you might have once a year. Thanksgiving, the whole family gets together. All right? We'll have to figure that out. But does it have to be in the house?